All right, now let's talk about arc length. You got a taste of arc length earlier in the lesson where I had a circle and showed you this S and I called it arc length. Well, that just means a portion of the circle. Here's the formula for that. If you take the radius and multiply it times theta, if theta is in radians, it'll give you this distance. It's like a portion of the circumference. If it happened to be in degrees, all you'd have to do is change out of degrees. So if we had it in degrees, how do we get rid of degrees? Well, remember you divide by 180 degrees and then you would also multiply by pi on top. So that's what you would do if the angle was in degrees. You'd use that form. So let's use a problem. It says here the length of intercepted arc in a circle is what we're looking to find. It says the angle is pi over 3, so that's theta, and the radius is 4. That's our r. That means I can use the easy formula because I'm in radians. And so if I have 4 for my radius, and I'm multiplying this times pi over 3, all I have to do is type this in my calculator. So it'll be 4/3 times 3.14. So we'd be looking for something, it should be a little bit greater than 3.14. I go to calculator, 4 times, it was pi over 3, so go down to the pi button, hit pi over 3, and I get 4.1887. 4.1887. And it says round to the nearest tenth. Well, 10 has 1 0, so just one decimal point. So we'd say 4.2 is our S. And I'll do the little squiggling, just means it's approximately, we've rounded it. That would be our answer. Now let's try it again, and this time they give me the angle in 125 degrees. So this is my theta in a radius of 7. And this is, I didn't put the unit here. It says inches, so let me put the inches there. Okay, so now let me come back. And so this time, instead of just saying S equals R theta, we're in degrees, so I'm going to have to cancel degrees. So I'll divide by 180, and I'll multiply the top by pi. So plug in my values. I have a radius of 7 times 125 degrees, and I'm substituting, so I'll put this in parentheses, times pi, and I'll divide all by 180 degrees. As you can see, the degree symbols will cancel out, so let's type this in the calculator and see what we get. So I have a fraction, 7 times 125 times pi, which is down here, and all that is divided by 180. I get 15.27. 15.27. It says round to the nearest tenth, so again 1 0. So S would equal 15.3 inches when I round. And so I'll do the approximately symbol for rounding. And that would be our answer. So now you go ahead and try this one.